it up, made a meal in a minute. Gang banging, I killed the lieutenant. Dope boy and I'm still winning. Still rolling on Nolansville. Shoot out the window, yo, hold the wheel. Then keep riding, we know the drill. From Nashville, still a river rat. Keep a semi with me, I'm a bust that.
It's me, SimbaTv. Bang! What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simba coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, we got top 10 times The Simpsons went too far. You guys say you wanted more Simpsons. I'm bringing it to you. Let's get it.
The first family of Springfield can cross the line. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 times The Simpsons went too far. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the moments in the long-running adult animation that have been considered to be in extreme bad taste, undermined a developed character, or is just questionable all around. We won't be addressing story-based controversies that were mere disappointments to fans, or episodes of shows where The Simpsons had a cameo, though. Number 10. Homer the Suicide Bomber. A Tale of Two Springfields.
What?
The town of Springfield is divided when they discover that the poorer folks in town have been given new telephone area codes, while the wealthy get to keep the old one. The citizens gather in the town hall for a meeting.
We haven't heard from me yet! The nut with the dynamite!
In the sight gag that runs throughout the scene, culminating in an angry mob, we see that Homer has arrived to the meeting strapped with dynamite. While the episode aired pre-9/11, given that so many public places have been the target of terrorist attacks in the early 21st century, the joke has not aged well.
Yeah!
Number 9. Jockeys are murderous, elf-like creatures. Saddle Sore Galactica. The episode begins like classic Simpsons fare. The family comes into possession of a pet they cannot afford and try to come up with a creative means of supporting it. This time, it's a horse, and Bart becomes a jockey. Things take a turn when the horse starts winning. It's not the mafia or corrupt bookies that insist Homer throw a race, however. It's singing, murderous, elven jockeys.
Why are you talking like that?
These are our real voices.
That'd be some creepy shit, bruh. Like, that'd be some real creep. Like, nah, that's some creepy stuff. That's some creepy stuff. I don't know. That's like straight out of a horror movie.
It's one thing to canonize that there are brain-eating elves living by a chocolate stream under Springfield Downs racetrack, but to literally dehumanize people of small stature, a cruel stereotype against which little people grapple daily, is much worse.
Yeah, please. We'll give you gold.
Number 8. Lisa gets addicted to secondhand cigarette smoke. Smoke on the daughter. When a ballet academy sets up in Springfield, Marge decides to fulfill a lifelong dream to become a ballerina. While she has skill, she's too old. However, the instructor notices Lisa's naturally perfect posture and wants her to join. To Lisa's frustration, she discovers she's bad at it, until she hangs out with the other girls on their smoke break. After inhaling the secondhand smoke, she feels like she does better and becomes addicted to it.
Time for a smoke.
While the episode is good overall and reminiscent of a classic-era Simpsons morality play, having level-headed Lisa pick up cigarettes and contemplate something so harmful is decidedly uncomfortable. Number 7. Bart and Lisa cover up the murder of Martin Prince. Dial N for Nerder. The sleuthing of Bart and Lisa is a beloved plot arc standby, and throughout the show, they foiled nefarious schemes together and brought corrupt men to justice. The tables are turned when a prank goes wrong, and they think they've killed classmate and goody two-shoes, Martin Prince. Rather than do what you'd expect and tell an adult that Martin fell off a cliff and attempt his recovery, they cover the whole thing up. This naturally causes them a lot of mental anguish, and while it turns out okay, you spend the episode thinking the kids might not be alright after all. Number 6. Frank Grimes' death. Homer's enemy. Frank Grimes has had it rough, and just wants to get his life going when he moves to Springfield. However, he immediately notices how insanely messed up Homer is. A somewhat meta episode, many people regard Homer's enemy as the end of the golden era of Simpsons, when Homer's buffoonery itself becomes the joke.
Acid, eh? Gee, that would have been stupid.
Frank eventually goes nuts, as any sane person might, when he realizes he's living in a crazy world where no one else notices the insanity, and accidentally kills himself in grisly fashion.
Safety gloves, because I'm Homer Simpson.
And life, for everyone else, carries on as normal. Number 5. Marge's breast implants. Large Marge. While out in Manjula, Marge, the sweet, beloved matriarch of the family, is talked into getting liposuction. When she wakes up from surgery, she discovers that there has been a mix-up and her tummy tuck turned into breast implants.
What on earth have you done? My McGuppies became bazongas.
Not only was it a terrible departure for the character, but it's also just cringy as hell to see her so overtly sexualized, and what felt like very obvious fan service. At the end of the episode, putting a cherry on this cringe cheesecake, she flashes a crowd of people so to save Homer, Bart, and Milhouse from being eaten by an elephant. Number 4. The death of Maud Flanders. Alone again, Natra Diddley. When Homer antagonizes the racetrack t-shirt cannon cheerleaders, Maud Flanders is struck with the clothing barrage, knocked off the bleachers and into the parking lot, dying on impact. The shocking scene was highly anticipated, although viewers were unsure which Springfield citizen would kick the bucket. It was the first time a regular character was actively killed off, and it changed the dynamic of not just the show, but also the character of Ned Flanders. In a show that, like so many others, resets at the end of each episode, this seems like an awfully drastic step to spice things up. Number 3. Homer dreams of killing his father. Papa Don't Leech. Abe and Homer's rocky dynamic has produced some of the series' best moments. In the opening of this season 19 episode, we see them arguing during a drive home, and it seems there is nothing out of the ordinary. However, when the car goes off the road, Abe is too injured to get out. Rather than dial 911, Homer kills him. The dream sequence of Homer smothering his father as he struggles to breathe has no bearing on the rest of the episode, but somehow it makes the unnecessarily shocking scene worse.
I always wake up
What? Why would you put that in there if it has no meaning to the rest of the episode? That just shows Homer is willing to kill off his family members. Okay, yo, Simpsons, they really wild. I didn't know they was this wild, man. That's some wild stuff. I would never have thought of that.
just before the good part.
It might be a Sopranos reference, but it is still odd and disturbing. Number 2. Moe hangs himself. Whiskey business. Most Sislak's suicide attempts have been an off-color gag throughout the show's run,
Oh boy, it looks like it's suicide again for me.
with ill-fated attempts including his annual Christmas suicide and accidentally saving Maggie while preparing to jump from a bridge. But things got especially dark in this episode, as Moe slowly walks up to a prepared noose in his bar, while Homer, Lenny, and Carl are in the other room none the wiser.
'Cause this time, there's no one that's gonna save me!
Slipping the noose around his neck, he calls a helpline. Accidentally kicking the chair out, the booze hounds rush to the noise and find him on the floor, which is all played out for laughs.
You guys, you saved me!
Number 1. Marge rapes Homer. Strong arms of the mom.
Wait!
What the hell, Simpsons? The setup here is that Marge has been lifting weights and juicing up as a way to feel back in control of herself after she was mugged and develops agoraphobia. As a result, she becomes more aggressive. In one scene, she wants a little action in bed, and when Homer says he's not up to it, she tells him she wasn't asking. The next morning, Homer is limping around the kitchen. This was not the first time The Simpsons made light of sexual assault, as 2 seasons earlier, it was implied that Homer was raped by a panda. Seriously.
Okay, so what's up with that? The Simpsons done it. Family Guy done it. What's up with the raping jokes, man? Like, what's up with that? That's crazy. That is crazy. Marge really raped Homer. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, a lot of times there's really no like too far in these shows, but I think that might be actually like that. That is they really pushing the envelope there, huh? Yeah.
What the hell?
Ping Ping just asked Sim Sim to marry him, and I think she just said yes.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and
Hey, yo, the Simpsons is wild, B. They crazy. Yo, man, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.